Athens, Georgia has a reputation of being a great home run hitter's paradise. There's been a lot of feeding the trees, and two of the top slugging teams in the country do battle tonight. The top home run squad, Georgia, against the Duke Blue Devils, the number 2 seed, with 102 home runs on the season. To the count, the pitch on its way. Swing and a drive deep to right center field. Racing over as McCarthy can't get it. It's off the base of the wall. It's a leadoff double for Wallace Clark in the Duke first. Large the lead from second, the pitch. Swinging a floater to left field, and there is Daniel Jackson who will make the catch coming in for out number 1. Jensen, we saw earlier today left. Curley with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the heater by him, 2 outs. This next pitch will be the 20th of the inning for Curley. And he misses down and in, and Hyde draws a 2-out walk.
Back just a bit from the tempo and just be able to locate, follow through at the release point.
Swing and a miss. Blows the heater by Rounds, and Curley gets out of the first.
Distances than even we could anticipate.
The 2-1. Swinging a roller to short. Wallace Clark gobbles it up and will throw out Alford, and that's out of the bottom of the first. My old man, lack of credibility to say that he is a bit swaggy, too. Scott.
Very much so.
The shirt open, the chains, and he swings and misses. Chases the high fastball from Johnson, 2 outs. He's in, and once they got into ACC play, his struggles with control moved him to the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Blows a heater by Burnett, and coolly walks off the mound after a 1-2-3 first to the second.
We used to joke those are really good 0-2 pitches. You can't get hurt there.
Swing and a miss. That was off speed and elevated. And he Albright to swing through it, his 3rd strikeout. Harris, one hopper to short. Branch backs up and throws to first in time to get him, 2 outs.
Wow. Oh, I tell you, the presence of mind for Colby Branch to give himself enough time to set his feet. This is some savvy right here. Knows he's got to get released.
To it, it's a 1-hop against the wall. And Winslow is second opposite field double of this regional. Puts him in scoring position with 2 outs.
Well, what do you get with a veteran lineup? The ability to recognize and take advantage of mistakes.
Good. Making Winslow at second with a 2-out double. The pitch, Berger down on strikes. 4 strikeouts already for Brian Curley through an inning and 2/3. We go to the bottom of the second. Duke and Georgia are scoreless.
Presence offensively.
Zaborowski does not chase very much. And he swings and serves that one to right center field and deep. Going back to the fence, and he fed the trees. One 0 Georgia on the 415-foot blast from Zaborowski.
Now you want to see what big man strength is like? How about the man they call Zabo? Zoom, zoom, that one, 101 off the bat. Plenty of distance, easily clearing the fence.
This is the healthiest Georgia's lineup has been in more than a month.
Yes.
Branch skies one to center. Gracia broke back. Now coming in, he's got a beat on it. He's the leading hitter for the Owls last year, and he pops it up. Shallow left coming in, making the call, and the catch is Rounds, 2 outs.
Well, Kyle Johnson going to be tasked with, in big-time college baseball environments.
3-2 called, strike 3. He locks up Jackson, and the inning is over. But Georgia gets the lead behind the man. Adams throws it away. That's going to be an infield single, I think, but that was a tough play for the second baseman and having to hit Curley on the run. It is an infield base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Second, he'll make the turn and head to third, and Duke has him at the corners with nobody out in the third.
Well, might have been just the distraction that had Brian Curley up and
The 1-0. Swinging a fly ball to deep center field. Going back is McCarthy. He looks up. It's over the batter's eye.
Oh,
3-1 Duke on the 455-foot blast from Ben Miller.
locked in. Ben Miller did not miss. Sat all over it, and this is bangarang. Bat flip and all, 3-run missile over the center field batter's eye. Welcome to the happy hunting ground, Blue Devils. 3-1. What a swing.
I mean, it's 404 to dead center. That batter's eye is more.
And that, from a psyche standpoint, is massive for Brian Curley. Conversely here, I mean, if you're Chris Pollard, can't draw it up any better. Your senior leader gets you a big 3-run counterpunch. You're
Wes Johnson in his second season as Georgia's head coach, back-to-back top 8 seeds. They were 1 win from Omaha last year, losing a home super to NC State. They are looking to get. Curley strikes out the side, but Duke gets the lead with this mammoth blast.
wow. If you want some mustache power, put a little more grease on it. That one well into the early dusk. Duke with the first counterpunch. They lead it 3-1.
Coach of the Duke Blue Devils, Kyle Johnson. We talked about it at the outset, Jensen, as McCarthy gets hit by a pitch. And the leadoff man aboard for Georgia in the third.
Well, he wanted his dugout to make a note of that. And when you get that initial buy-in.
Cutter to right, and there is Albright to make the catch. Well, now.
Just allows, that staff now to say, okay, here's the player.
See, third baseman waits, and the pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center. Gracia going back a couple of steps. Still drifting back, makes the catch shy of the track. Tagging from first is McCarthy, and he'll go back as the throw is on the money. He has a very good changeup, and he will use it a lot to righties. The 2-2. Trying to hold up. He did on appeal, says Tim Cordell at first, and the count is full. Ooh, that was a good back foot slider, and Phelps just able to hold off. The plate, bottom of the third. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball, right center field. Going back on it is Albright. The center fielder, Gracia, will make the catch shy of the warning track. And Johnson pitches around the leadoff hit by pitch. We've played 3 Duke in order to make it to Super Regionals. Harris to center. McCarthy fighting the sun, now backing up. Looks like he's located and will make the catch. Ooh, that was a little nerve-wracking for a moment, but out number 1.
And it might just be because
The payoff. Ground ball base hit into left field. Winslow is 2 for 2.
this has been an outstanding offensive approach since Clark.
Every inning so far. Berger 0 for 1, struck out swinging, and he lines one to short, caught by Branch. Throw back to first. They got him! Head. Duke may want to take a look at this.
Well, he had the right reaction. Does he get the hand in before? Wow.
That's close. It felt like in real time they got the call right at first. 4.5 minutes on this review.
After a review, the call on the field, the runner is out. Duke has charged 1 challenge. They have 1 remaining.
So the call stands. A ton of base runners, but just 2 first pitch strikes through 12 hitters so far. Burnett to left, racing over, rounds in foul ground, makes the catch. He had a long way to go for out number 1.
Field.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the heater by him. 2 outs. Just let me ask you, when you're in a position where Johnson is, he is not controlling the...
That's nearly impossible to do.
Grounder into the shift. And Berger will throw him out. A 10-pitch inning for Johnson. We head to the 5th. It's 3-1.
The only thing I could think of was...
Wallace Clark to deep right field. Burnett back. Looks up. It's off the scoreboard. Wallace Clark with a solo home run to start the Duke 4th. It is 7-1.
I'll tell you what, you're talking about Runes having his chocolate milk. I was about to drop the Ovaltine. Make sure you drink it because Mr. Clark and the Duke Blue Devils are drinking the power. Look at this. Another majestic shot. He knew it. 4-1, Blue Devils.
This becomes a pretty critical inning for Brian Curley here in the 5th because this is... Here's the 1-1. Skied into left center. McCarthy will give ground to the left fielder Jackson, who makes a catch. Both outfielders seem to have trouble reading that one. It's 3-2 the count to Miller. The payoff from Curley. So we got to drive up the alley in left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. McCarthy cuts it off, and Miller will hold with a long single. Nice job by McCarthy to get to that one.
Well, I know that Georgia Faithful's not going to like it, but
2-2. In the air to left and moving towards the line to make the catch. Here's the left fielder Jackson, 2 outs. Back. The 2-1. And that one driven up the alley in right center field. That's trouble, and it will go one hopping into the trees. A big break for Georgia. Miller would have scored easily if that had stayed in play. Rounds his first hit of the night, a 2-out double.
5th extra base hit of the night for Duke. And I know we've said
he gets a ton of chase on his slider. Does he go to it here? The pitch. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout of Albright, and Duke leaves a pair in scoring position. The 3-2 pitch. On one hop into the shift. That's Ben Miller, the third baseman from shallow right center for out number 1. And again, Johnson comes back in the count and gets an out.
Well, he has been tap dancing around.
2-2 the count to Daniel Jackson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big breaking ball that time, 2 outs. Payoff. Called strike 3. Maybe he does have that dog in him.
He does. How? Pitching staffs. Now, I guarantee you, you go into that Duke locker room and say, hey, fellas, would you rather?
Harris draws a leadoff walk.
Would you rather have the regular season title, or would you want to be hot at the...
And the first pitch hits Macon Winslow, and the first 2 have reached for Duke here in the 6th. All right, this is a big inning now for both Georgia and Duke. Georgia needs to stop things right now, and Wes Johnson is coming out to the mound. Duke is going to have to cap a pitch coming. The payoff. Swinging a high fly ball to shallow right. Coming in is Burnett. He will make the catch for out number 1, and the runners have to hold. A huge out and the pitch. Swinging a soft fly ball, right center field, moving over. McCarthy will make the catch for out number 2, and the runners will have to hold. For some reason, McCarthy threw through to third there. I mean, with 1 out, the runner at second wasn't going anywhere. In the on-deck circle. Momentum hanging in the balance right now. The 1-0. Gracia, fly ball shallow right. Burnett coming in. He's got it, and Smith gets out of the jam. Now Georgia needs to capitalize if they're going to get back in this game. 9-1-2 due. Hunter swings at the first pitch. Hits it high in the air. Deep center field. It's gone! Henry Hunter's got the dogs barking in Athens. It's 4-2.
Well, that's the first swing that we have seen that has looked comfortable since Rylan Zaborowski went up top. How about this ball? And he knew it. Watching it the whole way, matter of where that one was going to feed the trees. And here we go. Bulldog offense and momentum alive and well in the third base dugout.
It is the 3-2 again. Hit through the right side, a base hit. Alford reaches, and Trey Phelps would be the potential tying run.
It's a spot he wants to use it in.
What slugged Phelps has had in this injury-plagued season against lefties has been on the outer third. The pitch. Tried to hold up. He did. And now it's the Duke dugout that's incensed with Tim Cordell. The pitch. Through the right side, a base hit. Alford to third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Baseball here, behind an account, got a battle.
The 1-2. Ripped to first, caught by Hyde, double play. Zaborowski, the pitch. Called strike three. Hindi gets out of the jam. And Georgia leaves a man at third.
There were a few guys that went there, but to do it in that moment.
Miller skies it in the air. Left center field, Nolan McCarthy, the center fielder, will make the catch for out number one. Boy, both teams have had
opportunity in that bottom of the sixth.
Hyde to left. Jackson racing towards the line. Has it, 2 outs.
Kind of parlay.
2-2. The pitch. A little floater to third, caught by Alford, and a 9-pitch inning for Colton Smith as he sets down Duke in order. We stretch in Athens. Duke leading Georgia because he hurt his shoulder on the Cape last year. But since the beginning of April, he's been very good. And a liner down the left field line into the corner. It's extra bases for Branch. A leadoff double for the Georgia shortstop in the 7th. Tenth pitch of the at-bat coming against Adams here. The 3-2 again. Up and in, ball 4 in the first 2 have reached for Georgia. Two and 2 the count to Jackson. The pitch. Called strike 3. A backdoor breaking ball for out number 1.
Wow.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Clark backhands, only plays at third, and he got him. Heads up play by the senior shortstop, 2 outs.
Oh, man. In that spot.
Fans coming to their feet. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the breaking ball, and Talon gets out of the jam. Georgia gets the first 2 on.
Taylor getting ready.
Smith did make half a dozen starts this year, and the leadoff man draws a walk. Albright aboard. ESPN's the home for the NCAA. Big double yesterday. The pitch to short. That could be 2. Branch to second for 1. On to first, to double play. Swing and a miss. It's in the top of the order here for Georgia in the 8th. Alford inside the bag at third. Sliding stop Miller. Long throw across. He got him.
Oh, baby. Are you kidding me? This guy is a stud.
On the throw. Swing and a miss. Phelps chases the high heater, 2 outs. Really difficult year for him. Soft liner into shallow center field, and the tying run will come to the plate in the 8th. And it'll be Rylan Zaborowski. And this Georgia fan base recognizing who's coming up. 2-2, the pitch. Swinging a line drive, base hit into left center field. Burnett will race to third, and Georgia has him at the corners with 2 outs for Colby Branch.
Well, we said it might.
Strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Talon gets him. And Duke will head to the 9th with the lead.
95 cheese.
Here is set for the 2-2. Back through the middle. Nice play by Branch. Fires to first. He got him. Oh, what a play by Branch. 1 out. Double, a homer and a single. 4-2 Duke in the 9th. Clark to deep right center field. Way back. That ball is gone. The second home run of the night for the senior. And the insurance run Duke has been looking for. They lead 5-2.
Unbelievable.
The only noise is coming from the small group of Duke fans above the first base dugout. And Gracia draws a 1-out walk. Let's go back to the Clark homer with 1 out here in the 9th.
We talk about location a lot. I mean, that, you put a changeup on a tee, any left-handed hitter will tell you that's exactly what they want. You dream of pitches like that in this kind of spot to put your team that much closer to a regional final.
Ben Miller bats. Oh, hit him on the left hand.
Oh.
He is.
Oh, boy.
That sounded squishy when it hit.
Oh, boy.
Ben Miller is in a have seen a lot of pitches in the middle of this order. The 3-2. On 1 hop. Oh, past Branch into left center field, a base hit. 1 run will score. Miller to third. It's an RBI single for Jake Hyde, and it's 6-2 Duke.
Well, we're used to seeing screens.
3-2. Runners at the corners. Hyde not running, and rounds down on strikes for out number 2.
Big-time fastball from Bird right there.
Runners get their lead from the corners. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Albright down on strikes for the 4th time today, but the damage done. Duke scores a pair. Bottom of the 9th. So if they get traffic, it ain't over. Adams down the left field line towards the corner, and that one is 1 hop and off the wall. Adams around second. He's digging for third. The throw not in time. It's a leadoff triple in the 9th. Two-two. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out of the 9th. Obi down on strikes. Lead. Talon trying to close it out. The 2-2. Through the right side, a base hit for McCarthy. Scoring is Adams. And it's a 6-3 game.
Don't have to come back inside, but the elevated fastball is available to you.
Here's Reed Easterly, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now Duke 1 out away from the regional finals. The 1-1. In the air to right. Albright over. Camped under it. And Duke is headed to the regional finals. The number 2 seed, the Duke Blue Devils, are 2-0 in the Athens Regional as they defeat the number 7 overall seed, Georgia Bulldogs, tonight, 6-3, and they are 1 win away from moving on to Supers.
Well, this was exactly what Duke had envisioned, an opportunity to come back to a place that they had won a region before. There was a calmness, there was a comfortability, there was a confidence.